The Alcázar of Seville is a royal palace in Seville, Spain, originally a Moorish fort. It is the oldest royal palace still in use in Europe, and it was registered in 1987 by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, along with the Seville Cathedral and the General Archive of the Indies. The Almohades were the first to build a palace, which was called Al-Muwarak, on the site of the modern-day Alcázar. The palace is one of the best remaining examples of mudéjar architecture. Subsequent monarchs have added their own additions to the Alcázar. The upper levels of the Alcázar are still used by the royal family as the official Seville residence and are administered by the Patrimonio Nacional. Sections: Patio de las Doncellas. The name, meaning the courtyard of the maidens, refers to the legend that the Moors demanded 100 virgins every year as tribute from Christian kingdoms in Iberia. The lower level of the patio was built for King Peter I and includes inscriptions describing Peter as a sultan. Various lavish reception rooms are located on the sides of the patio. In the center is a large, rectangular reflecting pool with sunken gardens on either side. For many years, the courtyard was entirely paved in marble with a fountain in the center. However, historical evidence showed the gardens and the reflecting pool were the original design and this arrangement was restored. However, soon after this restoration, the courtyard was temporarily paved with marble once again at the request of movie director Ridley Scott. Scott used the paved courtyard as the set for the court of the King of Jerusalem in his movie Kingdom of Heaven. The courtyard arrangement was converted once more after the movie's production. The upper story of the patio was an addition made by Charles V. The addition was designed by Luis de Vega in the style of the Italian Renaissance, although he did include both Renaissance and mudéjar plaster work in the decorations. Construction of the addition began in 1540 and ended in 1572. Los Bor ± de do ± Amara de Padilla. The baths of Lady Mara de Padilla are rainwater tanks beneath the Patio del Crucero. The tanks are named after Mara de Padilla, the mistress of Peter the Cruel. La Casa de Contratatia Cubden. The Casa de Contratatia Cubden lies off the La Monteria. It was built in 1503 by the Catholic monarchs to regulate trade with the New World colonies. The casa dealt with trade-related legal disputes on trade with the Americas. The casa includes a chapel where Columbus met with Ferdinand and Isabella after his second voyage. The chapel houses the Virgin of the Navigators, one of the first paintings to depict the discovery of the Americas and one of the earliest paintings to depict Columbus. Other sections: Patio de las Nueve ± Icus, Patio de la Monteria, Puerta del Le Cubden, Dormitorio de los Reyes Moros, Sala Cubden de Embajadores, 1427. History. The palace was the birthplace of Infanta Maria Antonieta of Spain, daughter of Philip V of Spain and Elizabeth Farnese. The king was in the city to oversee the signing of the Treaty of Seville, which ended the Anglo-Spanish War. References. External links. In focus, Alcázar of Seville at Hitchhiker's Handbook, images of the Alcázar in Seville, 105 images with good descriptions of the Alcázar and its history. Casa de la Contratatia Cubden, in-depth historical article. El Real Alcázar de Sevilla.